This is the blues news, oh yeah. America, as my cousin Glozell would say, is you okay? Is you good? Because we need to know. Last time I checked, the Trump admins dropped a rule that's crazy and wild. Schools have 2 weeks to ditch DEI. Yeah, that's their style.
What?
Can you believe it? Federal funds are on the line. They demand racial preferences vanish. Now that's a sign. Craig Trainor's laying it down. Merit's the only key. No more fancy labels, just hard work and honesty. Y'all heard that? That's talking about meritocracy. Universities are buzzing, checking if they're in the clear. Some say Oregon State's good, but others tremble with fear.
Too probably.
From college essays to campus clubs, every policy's under review. Scrubbing out DEI like it's the latest thing to do. Teacher grants are slashed and budgets feel the heat. Elon Musk's Doge cuts add fuel to the feat. This ain't just bureaucracy, it's a cultural reset.
Boy, oh boy.
But no one's ready for the chaos that's coming up next. Oh, nobody's ready. Come on, y'all. No, Luke. Hey, Mr. Trump, we keep hearing about DEI, but now you flipping the switch, making it DOA. Schools scrambling, watching their dollars fly away. Is this unity or just another game to play? Y'all, this is a brand new crisis. Scholarships on the line, futures in a mess.
Sis, some folks barely passing the test.
I can't afford to rewrite my college essay for less. I got the DEI blues, baby, and they gotta go away.
That ain't no maybe. Definitely.
Hey, y'all, by the time this storm clears, we might have a whole new set of years. We need to get back to the good old days, like Forrest Gump and his shrimp craze. We had options, choices, flavors for miles, but now it's plain toast, no extras, no styles. Scrambled schools, boiled over budgets, poached opportunities, fried futures, sunny side dreams turned over hard, frittata funding, deviled debates, and eggnog. Cause y'all gonna need a drink for this one. Yeah. This is the blues and news. Anything can happen in a day. Yeah. Whoa. Well, we'll do it again, same time, same place, and we'll do it. This is Sandra's show. Wait, fellas, this has been the blues news.
Oh, all right now that that's done, I need y'all to get up out your seat, cause it's time to start the Sandra Show!
I'm so excited, I'm knocking time over.
You sing it too.
Hello and welcome to the Sandra Show, y'all. It's officially hump day.
Yeah.
That's right, so I need y'all to do what? Go ahead and get all comfy.
Okay, all right.
Grab your bubbly beverage.
Yeah.
And let's get this show started. Let's get it started, yeah. Woo, y'all. The people have been talking,
I know they have.
and the people are listening because we what? We listen,
but we don't judge.
Oh, let's say it for the folks in the back. Y'all, we listen, but
we don't judge.
We don't judge. Let's go ahead and dive into this. So, as we discussed in Blues News, schools have been told to axe all diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in just 2 weeks, or they will lose federal funding. Y'all, the memo says no more racial preferences in admissions, hiring, or financial aid. The memo targets college essays, standardized tests, and racial-based scholarships. Schools can't use essays to indirectly favor race, can't drop SAT, ACT just for diversity, and scholarships specifically for racial groups are being questioned. It's leaving a lot of uncertainty, especially over financial aid. There's even uncertainty about classes like African American history. Meanwhile, $600 million in grants for divisive teacher training programs have already been cut.
Wow.
Essentially, schools must choose between following these strict new rules, which might weaken their diversity efforts, or fighting back and risking federal cash. What you gotta say? What do we, the people, gotta say?
Not being funny, but where's this $600 million going though?
I don't know. Maybe we're going to Mars.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little too old for school, so if it might find its way back into my pocket, I might be all right.
Okay, but this is cool, Chris. This is cool. So if this is true, they were saying that Elon Musk, with all the money that he's discovered that was being abused in USAID, he might speak to the president and ask him to give every American $5,000, y'all.
All right.
That's something like that.
What kind of, what is that called? Not incentive, but stimulus.
Hold on, stimulus again.
Stimulus. Now, we ain't never got no $5,000 stimulus. And my question is, how are we going to pay it back? It's going to come back in something.
Inflation.
Unless they get rid of the IRS, because they're talking about doing that too, right? We ain't mad about those kind of things. We ain't mad about those kind of things.
What cost?
But the DEI, although I think they think it's targeting black people, it isn't. It's targeting white women first.
Number one.
Is who goes next? Latinos. Yeah. I mean, by the time you get to the list, African Americans are 6 on the list for DEI. So, with that being said, let's move on to Texas, where all my exes at. In Texas, controversial firebrand Charleston. Hey, and you can't hold them. Okay, so in Texas, controversial firebrand Charleston White got booked on aggravated assault charges with a deadly weapon on February 18th in Fort Worth.
Oh, well.
Known for his fiery online rants and his role in wrong address, his legal history, including past assaults and even animal cruelty, has social media buzzing with conspiracy theories. Y'all, the details are still super sketchy, so the people are watching closely.
Oh, well. Hey.
Y'all, let's move on to this next story while you're trying to figure out how to get out of that. All right, so sports fans, brace yourselves. Tim Hardaway Sr. just called Jimmy Butler a crybaby.
Okay, this is my alley right here.
Okay, sports fanatics, this is for you, okay? He called him a crybaby for demanding a trade from the Miami Heat. Hardaway's all about that old school grit.
Right.
Back in his day, a no was just part of the game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Butler's rocking some solid stats for Golden State. But his attitude is sparking serious debate, that rhymed, about team loyalty. The old school versus new school NBA drama is alive and kicking and is totally lit. And with that being said, Chris, talk to me, fellas.
So let me enlighten you a little bit.
Talk to me.
Timmy Sr., he used to play for the Miami Heat, just like Jimmy Butler did. But Timmy's first team and real team he's most known for is the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
Who Jimmy demanded he get traded to.
Oh.
So this is like a double whammy of both of his former franchises. Then he's like, Jimmy, I don't like the way you're acting. So it's hitting Timmy all the way around. He's like, Jimmy, I don't like the way you're doing the Heat. I don't like the way, and I don't know if I want you on my Warriors.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, so where Jimmy going?
He's at the Warriors.
He's already in the Warriors.
He's at the Warriors?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
And he's doing all right.
And it's going to be all right.
But Timmy's grumpy.
It's
Timmy's a grumpy old man.
He's a grumpy guy?
He's a grumpy old man.
No, guys aren't that way. Y'all don't have moods. Guys aren't that way, are they, y'all? Not at all.
No.
Never. It's us. Listen, let's move on to this next story,
What's
y'all.
that, a shot?
In a twist.
That was a little shot.
No one saw this coming. LeVar Ball, yes, the ever controversial sports dad, reportedly had his right foot amputated due to a serious medical issue. Y'all, we are sending prayers to him, his family. This is a major setback, but he's still keeping that larger than life spirit with his big baller brand and constant hype for his sons, Lonzo and LaMelo. They're killing it in the NBA, and LaAngelo's making moves. Did y'all see him the other day with the new rap song?
Yeah, I see
Anybody? Surprise, surprise. He's got a song out, and everybody's, they're divided, but it's what it is. So, y'all, the people are wondering what wild chapter is coming next for him. We're praying for him. No foot. Who is the Deion Sanders? Lost the toe.
With them toes, yeah.
My goodness. Yeah. Anyway, listen, y'all, we were going to talk about Elon Musk. We did tell y'all about the $5,000, so keep your eyes, your ears, everything open for the announcement, and make sure your bank accounts are in line. Because you may wake up to a surprise, surprise.
Might fix some of them overdrafts we got going on.
Come on.
What overdraft?
Some people might be
You mean the
overdrafted.
overdraft that Biden said they can't charge us more than $5?
Some
And
people
Trump
might
said
be
no.
getting $4,990 just to help them out. Hey,
If they missing
they'll
one
take it.
NSF charge, just deduct $35
They'll take
from that
it, too.
$5,000. Listen, y'all, we're gonna take a short break. We have an amazing guest with us today. She has overcome cancer, and it is all the rave. We will be right back. Don't go nowhere. Woo, unless you're checking your mail for that check. Hey. Show. Y'all, did you know that about 12% of women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime? Yet over 90% survive this battle? Today, our guest stands proudly among that resilient 90%. If you or someone you love is dealing with breast cancer, has overcome it, or is still fighting, we hope her story inspires you in ways that you can only imagine. Y'all, please join me in welcoming to the Lavender Couch, Eboni Stiff! Ooh, Eboni's in the house. Stiff. How are
Hello,
you?
good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
You sure
So
don't
do
look like what you've been through.
No, that's the goal.
I'm telling you, when you
That's the
reach
goal.
that goal. So listen, let's talk about you and everything that you've done. Can you take us back to that first moment when you found out about your breast cancer?
Okay, I was 28 years old.
28?
28. I was 28 years old.
Wow.
I had 2 young children at the time, and actually I was misdiagnosed at first. So how I found out was I was persistent about, I said, hey, there's a lump in there, take the lump out, and the doctor didn't want to do it. So after I insisted, he didn't even do a lumpectomy. He decided to do a biopsy while I was on the table. So he made that decision for me while I was having surgery. And 2 weeks went by, I said, hey, I need to, what happened with my results? So he called me and he said, oh, you should be fine. And so
You should be.
I should be
Okay.
fine. So when I got back, I'm in the room sitting there and he walks in and he's like, oh, I'm surprised. It's some cancer in there.
What?
Yeah,
2 weeks later?
2 weeks later.
Oh my goodness. So when you were in the thick of it, when you found out, okay, I have breast cancer, and you were in the thick of the treatment, please tell us, how did you manage to keep going even when everything felt so heavy for both you and your family?
Well, first of all, prayer. I
Prayer.
have to give
That'll
glory
do
and
it.
honor to God
Yes,
because
amen.
without him, none of this would be possible
Amen.
in my life. So prayer, and then when I looked at my babies, I said, I have to keep going.
Yes.
They
Won't
gave
that make you
yeah,
just want to carry on?
take over the world.
Yes,
Your babies
rule
will
the
make-
world.
Yes,
So
yes.
you've been through 20 surgeries?
Yes.
Talk to us about this experience. God bless you.
Whew.
20 surgeries.
20 surgeries. So because it was a mistake, he made a mistake. Basically, he cut open a tumor and left it in me.
What?
So the cancer started spreading rapidly. So I had to have surgeries to correct that. Then I had to have surgeries to, finally they were like, I got away from that doctor, first of all.
Thank you, Jesus.
And went to another center. And they were like, look, the cancer is spreading, it's all over. We can't save your breast. So I had the mastectomy done, went through chemo, radiation, and then, so there were a lot of surgeries
I'm so
following that as
sorry.
well.
I'm sure our viewers like me are thinking, oh, I know you own that last practice.
No.
How can you make that many mistakes and not be accountable for it?
But you know what they told me? Oh, because you
Please
didn't
tell
die.
me. You, what?
Because you didn't die. Yeah, that's what I was told. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because I didn't die. Because I didn't die. Yeah.
I'm just going
Yeah.
to go on to the, I'm so sorry. So you're a single mom dealing with so much. How did you balance taking care of yourself while also making sure your kids felt safe and loved? I'm sure they're worried about you.
Yeah.
How did you manage all of that?
I tried to include them in everything that I was doing. So no matter what
yes.
it was that I was doing, I still made it all about them. So even though I was sick, I still managed to not miss a play at school.
Are
I
you
didn't miss
serious?
sport.
You
Serious.
scheduled everything around your children's lives.
Yes.
Wow. How old are your children today?
Oh, you won't believe me.
Tell me.
My daughter turns 22 tomorrow.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, you don't look too many days over 35 yourself.
Well, thank you. You know,
I'm so
thank
serious.
you.
I am not
You know,
tooting your horn.
God
My
is good.
Goodness,
God
that's
is good.
wonderful.
Yes, and my son is 16.
16?
Yes.
That's awesome. I
Yes.
love it. You
Yes.
are such an inspiration. Stop it. Yes. So was there ever a moment during your recovery when you felt like completely lost?
Where I felt completely lost? No.
No?
I
I'm
can't
so glad
say
to hear that.
I felt lost. I felt like I needed to do something. I never felt lost. I felt like I can't be the only one going through this. Like, I need to do something. So no, I never felt lost. I felt empowered, actually.
Wow, that's
do something.
great. What a testimony.
Yeah.
What a testimony. Now, you had other challenges all at the same time. They say God won't put more on you than you can bear, but with challenges like scoliosis and glaucoma on top of everything else, what effects did these have on your life?
Actually, I think it made me stronger than ever before.
Yes.
And sometimes I'd be like, God, this what you meant? Because ooh, it's a lot. And he's
I
like,
love that song that says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
And sometimes I'm like, how strong you want me to be?
Yes.
But I got it.
Don't we ask that question?
I got it.
And
We
it's like,
do.
You really are stronger
We
than
do.
you think you are. Aren't you amazed at how strong you really are?
I am. And I get amazed when other people tell me because I don't think about it. I just kind of.
You just keep
I just
moving.
keep
You're
moving.
just doing what you're doing. And
Yes.
it's like, girl, you strong. I'm sitting here talking to you going, my goodness. So you were diagnosed at 28.
Yes.
Can you please tell us how old you are today?
I am 42 years old.
You better come on, won't he do it? Y'all better make some noise up in here. Come on now. Woo! Yes.
Yes.
Looking back on it all, how did these tough experiences change you on the inside? What was the moment that made you turn your pain into purpose?
The moment that made me turn my pain into purpose is when I looked at when my daughter said, "Mom, all I knew about cancer was that people died." Right? She said that's all I knew. And right then and there, I knew if she's feeling that way, other people are feeling that way.
Yes.
They don't know. They don't know about cancer.
live.
They don't know that you can live. They don't know how you survive through it all. So I made it my mission that I'm gonna
You're going to
do
tell the
something.
story.
I'm gonna tell the
The
story.
test is a testimony.
Yes.
And you are doing that here
Yes.
today. And we are
Yes.
so grateful for you joining us
Thank
to
you for
tell
having me.
our viewers your story. I know it's going to bless someone and help someone. Who knows who may even wake up tomorrow, go to the doctor and find out that their diagnosis is that. And they will have this to remember,
Yeah.
that you can live. You got to be a fighter. You got to trust and believe. Now you have filmed something exciting that you can't disclose yet. Look at you, she all giddy about it. Are there any teasers you can share that we can look forward to?
Oh, yes.
Oh, a teaser.
A teaser. It was something that was geared toward entrepreneurs. And what I did was take another challenge upon myself and decided to gear it towards my nonprofit. So that was challenging for me because there were other amazing entrepreneurs there, and it's great, and I can't wait for it to be released.
Well, we can't
I
wait
can't
till you
wait.
unveil what's going on.
Yeah, and I
Perhaps
met
you
some
can come
amazing
back
people.
and share it with us.
Yes.
Yes.
I met some amazing people there, some amazing entrepreneurs. One came to support me today that I just met.
Really?
Yes.
That's so awesome.
Yes.
You want to do a
So I
shout
just-
out?
Yeah, shout out to Crystal.
Crystal,
Elite.
shout out to you. Thank you. We all need those kinds
Yes.
of, we don't even know, I say strange friends. We don't know them yet.
Yes.
And a stranger comes into your life and makes you feel like they've been there and
Forever.
understand you forever, right? How
Yes.
cool is that?
Yes.
All right, so talk to us about your nonprofit a little bit more.
Okay, so the nonprofit, we assist patients who've experienced medical trauma as well as their support system. So the reason we extend the support to the support system is because I was only as strong as my support system,
I can believe that, yes.
and they needed help. So my mom needed help. My
Yes.
niece, needed
Yes.
help. Everybody who came in to help me, their
They
lives
needed
changed
help.
as well. So there was help for me, but there was no help for them. So within the nonprofit, if I'm paying, so we pay utility bills, mortgage,
Really?
rent, yes, so that people can focus on healing.
Yes.
And so if you're, even if it's your neighbor, or somebody's taking you to the doctor, they're missing work too.
Yes.
So we don't want to forget about them,
Oh,
and we
that's
want to
so
reach
good.
back and help them as well. And even the kids. So my kids, they needed therapy and things like that, and nobody thinks about the changes that everybody goes through because one person is sick.
Correct.
So we embody
But it's
all
a
of that,
domino effect, yes.
and we want to domino and help everybody
Yes, that's so
on
beautiful.
down. So that's what we do.
That's so
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
So I would love to take a moment and have you to reflect, look back on your life, and think about what you would tell the younger you who has no idea what she's about to go through. What would you tell the younger you?
There's light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody needs you on the other
I
side,
need you. There's light. Yes.
and don't give up on yourself.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Like your daughter said, she only thought of cancer and people die, but you can live.
Yes.
So don't give up on yourself. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And what's the other one? Oh, it was so
Sandra.
good. Did y'all remember? Who was listening? Who was listening? Who knows
We love it. We want y'all to remember, you can rewind that and share it with someone impossible. And listen, I want you all to do something that's really important as well. And I'm sure you will agree with me.
Yes.
Please, ladies, go and get your breast checked. Yes. Mammograms are so important. It is so important that you go and get checked. And listen, this is something true too. Women are not the only ones that are impacted by breast cancer. There are men who get breast cancer too.
Yes.
So guys, if you're feeling that lump, make sure you're checking too. Check yourselves. Everybody, make sure you're okay. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
You are a blessing to us. To our viewers, God bless you. Until next time, we'll see you right back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. for The Culture.
All right, y'all. Thank you, Eboni. All right, everybody at home, let's just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. It will be right here for you, only on the Sandra Show. Yeah, yeah.